Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 38 of Direwolf20's Stoneblock series, where we're working on a rainbow gen. That's right, today's episode is all about having fun with rainbow generators. We want to get one up and running, and we are, the thing I'm doing, and this is something I've never really worked with or done before, but it's basically we want to get energy condensers from Project E going. And feeding energy or fuels into each of the different generator types. And we're using energy collectors where appropriate to do so. So I'm basically going to just continue along with the project as it stands, right? So this should be an easy one. I don't think that's too much of a hassle, right? So just you, we don't want you guys to be down here anymore. I want my servos, right? So your target will be ender pearls, which totally have an EMC value, right? And then we can stick this guy here so that he'll start producing ender pearls slowly-ish but surely. How long do you last in here? About 1:20. So as long as we produce an ender pearl faster than 1:20, right? So if it takes less than 1:20 seconds to produce an ender pearl, we're good. So I'm gonna let that be because I'm gonna say it looks like it's gonna be faster than 1:20 to me. Easy peasy. Right? We don't need super fast production of stuff because that's not how it works. 1:20 to process, 1:20 to process. Super simple. All right. Next up, I mean, it doesn't really matter what order we go in. Enchantment generator might be a challenging one, so we might hold off on that. Because that, we're going to have to figure out if there's anything that the enchantment generator can process that'll work. So you, sir, show me the recipes. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, and 20 seconds. So that's 32 EMC, 48, 144. So if they all have the same time, right, then what we're looking at is rotten flesh is probably what we want to have, right? So I'll target you, which should be a pretty quick. And again, running faster than, you know, producing it faster than once every 20 seconds, we're cool, right? And the death generator hurts a little bit. Not as bad as the Nether star generator, but, you know, we'll get there. Nether star generator might be a tricky one. Potion generator, sure, we can do that one next. So I believe these work with awkward potions, right? I think it's, so that doesn't have an EMC value, though. So water bottle also doesn't have an EMC value? Come on, you're killing me. I was really hoping a water bottle would have an EMC value. How do you not have an EMC value for water bottle? How does this not have an EMC value? Bottles have an EMC value. Water bottles, no? Just grab one of these and maybe go home. Cool. Yeah, there's some water over here. So there's a couple ways we could do this. Ideally, I'd like it to, you know, do the thing. Let's see. So if you can't do that, yeah, you definitely don't go in here. Let me see what I can come up with. It kind of breaks my pattern that I was going with, but I'm curious to see how this would work. Can I do this with that, with you being blue? Can you do that? Can you auto input liquids or only fluids? Just curious. I'm toying with ideas here. So you can't auto-input liquids. That's annoying, but it's something we might have to deal with. It breaks the pattern of just using energy condensers for everything, but the only other idea I can come up with, which just seems kind of silly, would be to make water buckets with the energy condenser and then empty them using a fluid transposer and pumping the water into another fluid transposer. That would fill up, you know, buckets. So what if I did this? And then you're also going to need a flux point. Wrong place for you. Actually, that's actually kind of coincidental, but we could hook that up there, and then we could break this one, and then he could power both, and that would be nifty. And then we just need this for the servoing. Oh, wrong thing. Cool. That's an approach, right? So in theory, I should be able to put you in there. So you're too slow, though. You are too slow. I could be potentially persuaded to upgrade you. Do we have any augments? We can make them. So you're pretty quick, but you're not half a second quick. I need you to be on your game. What if I got more bottles? Yeah, so you can't have more than one, but I could do this. You're not quite fast enough. I need you to be faster. I need you to be faster. What about this? What are the chances that's going to be any better? Because I think the limit now is not how quickly it can fill up the bottle, but how quickly it can transfer the bottle into the potion generator. Do we have transposers here in this pack? We do not. What's a fast way to get items back and forth? So this is looking pretty good, right? That looks pretty stable, I want to say. Maybe if I threw a few more of these in here just to make sure there was like a nice backlog going. But I mean, that feels pretty good to me. So what I did was I made transfer nodes with 4 speed upgrades on them. And that seems to be keeping this thing running at all times. It seems to be keeping it running at all times. And I think that's cool. So I'm going to call that a good and stable build. It's messy-ish, but I think it's the only thing I can do, considering water bottles don't have any MC value. And we're trying to do this on the cheap, kind of, sort of, ish. So I'm going to call that good to go. And if I need that again, then we'll be ready. Cool. I think that works. Slimy generators just need slime. So let's get back to some easy ones because those are some hard ones. Item ducks, please. I did lots of playing to find a good solution there, right? So you can be ignored, right? You just need slime balls, I believe. Right? Slime balls is what you do? Oh, and wait, hold on. And buckets of milk. Ooh. Ooh. We might need 2 condensers for this one. And you might need a Mark II condenser for your milk buckets. Mark II condenser for your milk buckets. So the trick here will be you need to be slime balls. Right? Yeah. And you, Mark II condenser, because I think I'm right about this, will need to be buckets of milk. Do we have any buckets of milk? It has an MC value, luckily. Though I might need to get a bucket and get a milk bucket. So slime will be another tricky one, but probably not as tricky as potions. But it does have 2 inputs, which means it's going to have to break the mold a little bit. But that's okay, I can manage that, right? Have we had any passive mob spawns? I think we've had some sheep show up, but that's about it. Let's do this. Let's go to Aroma's mining dimension. Can we do that? So you need a quintuple compressed cobble. What? Come on now. That's how to get the mining tool. I was going to go there because I would expect cows. Wait, you know what? I can get a cow egg, can't I? We have a cow in a jar. Multi-block chicken. You produce milk, don't you? Yeah, you do. Are you a tile entity? Yeah, you are. That's what's up. Ding. Milk. Done and done. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Solutions to silly problems using silly things like cow in a jar. Okay. So with that done, then your target, sir, will be that. Okay. The trick here being that we're going to need kind of-ish. We'll just do that. Does that seem reasonable? Right? So then you... the trick here will be getting the item back in to the condenser. Because we want to... Right? But then we need to get the bucket back somewhere. And that bucket can go back to... I mean, I can just route it around here, I guess. That is cool. I'm just trying to make this look a little bit good. But I think that's going to be that way we have to do it. Right? Now, why are you stuck? Why are you giving me that? Why would you have a milk bucket? That makes no sense. I don't know why a milk bucket would have been there, but it was. So, why are you backstuffing milk bucket? You. Nearest first. I think we might need a filter. A resonant filter needs glass. Prevent oversending. I'm going to say one of each. And then we're going to say that your filter is going to be you and you. Sound fair? So I put those things away along with you and you and you. Whitelist. Why would you bounce back? Explain what's happening to me. Explain. Also, why would you do that? I don't understand why you would do that. Why you would bounce back like that. Now, if I clear this, you're not clearing that bounce back issue. Wow, it is quite the mess, isn't it? So I clear this out. You should be preventing oversending, which is interesting. So you know what I might need to do? Let's put you guys away. Transfer nodes. And transfer pipes. That should solve that problem. And then we should be cool. Cool? Not super beautiful, but it works, right? It'll do the job. And then what we can do is we can wait, you know, the 24 seconds. We're going to need a bunch of points, by the way. Missing obsidian. I want to see you actually clear out that power. So I'm going to be ready to start putting these guys along these things, and then generators. Points are the ones that, or is it plugs? I keep mixing them up. Oh, that's removing. Okay, my bad. Then you should be on this one. Yes, Direwolf 20's network. And then it's plugs that we're going to need 20 of. Thanks, Chief. Just need one to get started, though. Tick tock, let's go. They do have an EMC value too, so I could be going that approach if we really wanted to. Come on. Missing some obsidian. Craft. Go. Do the thing. Psst. I'm really about to have to go look, aren't I? Why are you not crafting? Because this should be working. Oh, it's still working on the redstone on the dropper? Huh. Okay. So it is working, it's just taking a little bit. Not the end of the world. Okay, 1,000 R of a tick going in, you're clearing out, and then the bucket empties, and then we're cool. Beautiful, that's what I wanted to see. All right, so that validates the automation there is good. Next generator. This is kind of fun. Enchantment's gonna be tricky. Halitosis, this one is just Dragon's Breath, which I think when I got some, no? We have some here though, right? Yeah, we do. So now we know how to make it. You're gonna go here. And you're 100% gonna just sit there and make Dragon's Breath. Now, what's the duration of the Dragon's Breath? It lasts for 10 minutes, right? So this, oh, but it has that happening. Okay, cool. Nope, no problem. No problem. We just need to cycle that empty glass bottle back down. So we can do something like that, right? And then we can servo you and you. Ignored and ignored. So that the glass bottle goes in there, right? That should be cool. I think that's fine. Is there something of a reasonable EMC value I can throw in here that's not like super high, but at the same time, as long as this produces more than, I mean, it's wow, that is actually a lot of EMC. Let's throw one of you in there just to make things go a little bit faster. Wow, that is actually, oh, okay, because it's gonna store 7, okay. Yeah, that Dragon's Breath is quite a lot of EMC, but it's all good. That should be cool. Yeah, let that run and be good. So we'll let you do your thing. You seem to be fine. Perfect. Dragon's Breath set for a while. We'll worry about it if it ever becomes a problem. TNT generator, this one should also be on the easy list. Right, because it's just gunpowder that we feed into here. So target gunpowder, and as long as you're being produced more than once every 20 seconds, which it does look like it's doing, and yeah, it does explosions, but it's not a big deal. Okay. I mean, there's a reason this is inside a compact machine, right? So you set to ignored, and you're cool. Okay. Next up, let's do culinary generators. That shouldn't be a big deal, right? I think potatoes are valid target for this, right? So what I'm going to do is throw you here so you start making potatoes for me. Yeah, that's valid. Once every 30 seconds, more than enough going on right there. Cool. Nether stars will probably be a tricky one just because of how much EMC they cost, but not too bad. Next up. Frosty generator. We'll do this one because that should be easy. It's just snowballs, right? Snowballs as a target for EMC. Easy peasy. More than once every quarter second, but clearly we're doing better than that because we have a net gain going on because they're only 1 EMC each. So easy. Nice. All right, cool. We're in the home stretch, guys. We've got 4 more to do, but there I'm kind of saving the tricky ones for last. Overclocked generators. This one might be a little bit of a nuance, but we'll see what happens when we throw wood in there. So we're going to want another Mark III. At least a few more Mark IIIs. This one just eats coal or any kind of fuel source as fast as it gets it. So I'm thinking wood planks would probably be the best thing to go with because it's only 8 EMC. And hopefully that'll be fast enough. See, it's definitely not. Because I think it'll eat anything, like, super quick. Basically what we're looking for is to transfer as fast as humanly possible. What if we had an antimatter relay here? Just... So that is working, but I don't know if it's working fast enough. I mean, it does seem like it's pretty constantly running, so we're quite close. But, you know, we'll see if we can throw another one in. That looks like we have a net gain going on, or at least net gain enough that it's keeping up. I call that a contender, right? It's not running out. I think that's pretty good. I like that. That works. That works. That's cool for me. The generator's running. I'm happy. I don't care how much RF per ticket's making. I just need it to be running. All right. So now for the Disenchantment generator. This one's going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll see what we can come up with. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't be tricky. What are some recipes that you can take? So these enchanted books have EMC. Okay. So what I'm going to do is throw down another Mark III, because we're going to need a couple more of you. So maybe this one won't be as hard as I thought. Do we have an enchanted book? I'm sure there's one that we could just make real quick. So you've got 2,500, protection 1. Let's go home, because we have an enchanter. Just an iron ingot. In here? Well, actually, what is, oh right, we need the other book. The book and quill. That is 7,000 EMC for Silk Touch. And that goes into the Disenchantment generator for 15 seconds. Wow, okay. I think we're going to want protection 5. Because the higher the level, the longer it seems to last. Well, protection 4, maybe. So why don't I pull that out, get a bunch of iron, and throw this back in. Because the EMC value is going up in a negligible amount, right? Where's all my experience? Didn't I have a bunch of that stuff? Well, we'll get more. Sweeping Edge. I thought this was protection. Oh, it's Dark Steel for protection 4? I'm pretty sure I taught you how to make dark steel, right? I did. And then protection 4 book will last 7 minutes. And it's only 4,000 EMC. So that ain't bad. We just need... that. Beautiful. All right, you guys go away along with you and the iron. And then back into our compactor room. And we should be well on our way to getting what we need. So can I target you? Right. And then I just throw this in there. And this is going to run for 7 minutes. So as long as this produces a book faster than 1 book every 7 minutes, we're cool. Right. Pink generators. This one shouldn't be too bad. Because this is just anything that has the word pink in the name, right? So is everything half a second here? Everything seems to be half a second. So let's just do dirt because for whatever reason, that's valid. Not sure why dirt counts as pink, but it does, so that's cool. Oh, and you can probably be redstone signal equals on, right? Yeah, all you guys should be redstone signal equals on. Cool, and you're producing dirt way faster than you need. Definitely more than 1 dirt every half a second, so we're cool. Okay, and then the last one, the big one, is going to be our nether star generator, right? So that, I believe nether star is the only recipe, but it lasts for 2 minutes. So we have to produce a nether star every 2 minutes in order to make this work. So that might be a little bit tricky, but let's see what we can do. So can you target another star, sir? How long are you going to take to make another star is the question with our current loadout around you. And ultimately we could always like export red matter blocks or something along those lines, right? But if I can get it going with collectors, then it's super passive. So this seems to be going quite well. What I want to do is let 1 star be produced, pipe into here. We'll see. Oh, I'm wearing this armor, so that's not going to be ideal because that nether star thing hurts. Don't I have like draconic armor yet? Come on, Direwolf. Why are you so bad at this game? Or maybe if I break you, right? Let's start a timer real quick, and I'll come back in 2 minutes and let you guys know how long this took. You ready? Here goes nothing. Well, you already had some EMC, so it's cheating a little bit, but we'll see. So we're at the 1 minute mark, and we're not even close to halfway, so that's bad. So I liked, conceptually speaking, the idea of just having everything be collector-based, but I think for nether stars, we're going to have to make the exception and export red matter blocks. That's ultimately what we're going to have to do, right? Like, there's no question about that. Now, I don't know how many red matter blocks we're going to wind up exporting here. I feel a little bit stupid about it. Because it is just converting all our red matter blocks into nether stars. I wish I could keep, like, a stack instead of keeping this full of a chest. But I don't know that there's a better approach to this, realistically speaking. Nothing's coming to mind, at least. How are we for red? Well, we used about 100 red matter blocks, and we got 1/7 full. So it's going to be a lot of red matter blocks being piped into here, to be fair. It's going to be rough. Once we get a backlog going, it's not that big a deal. Ultimately. Not too bad, at least. You know what I should do, too, is do... external storage. Then we have access to all those nether stars as needed. That's kind of cool, right? Just trying to think if there's like a better way to do it. Because Mark II would just be filling up a backstuffing of nether stars and red matter blocks, and that would probably be worse, right? But I think that's the only other way to mass produce nether stars as needed. You know, unless we did nether star shards from mystical aggradations, but that's tricky, right? And compressed nether star block, that's just 9 nether stars, so that's nothing. Yeah, I think this is going to be what it has to be. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely like a lot of EMC there not doing nothing. But not, like I said, the end of the world, right? So you will be whitelist nether star only. Cool. So we've got a lot of nether stars. We're basically just converting all of our stuff into nether stars there, which isn't the end of the world. Just trying to think if there's a better way. Is there a better way? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. So we're going to burn out all of our red matter blocks that we have. And then any future red matter blocks that are made are going to be turned into nether stars. That's cool, though. It's still going because it has like a backlog of EMC. This thing only converts so quickly, you know what I mean? So that's good, right? So now we just need to get all these guys active and drop down ye old Rainbow Gen, which I think can probably just sit right there, right? That'll be a cool place for it to live. I think that sounds cool. So for this, we're going to want... What do we got by way of redstone conduits? Can I get more of these? Do you have an EMC value? Oh, you do. Thank you for having an EMC value. Redstone conduits, you are literally the best. Why you no connect? I think I'm gonna have to do something like that and that. So this, this, and this, that, and that, right? So you're all green outputting your redstone signal, right? And then we'll want a lever. Really? I can't put levers directly on redstone conduits anymore? I thought you used to be able to do that. Maybe I have to do that first? Nope. Well, just for fun. Turn you off, and then you're gonna have to be input green. Does that turn all you guys on? Ha! Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Loving it. Turned them all on. Nice. All right, so we're gonna have to figure out a better way to do this. A less ugly way, for sure. But what I'll probably just do is run these conduits. Oh, you two can't connect there because you've got that in between you. So I'll just do this. And the rest of you should not be a problem with connecting on your sides like this. Cool, cool, and cool. All right, and then what we'll do is have some kind of mechanism here whose job it will be to input on green, not output. And then a lever here should turn everybody on. We are all running, right? Meatballs. I might survive this. Look, the 400 saturation is a lie. It's really only 10 saturation. All right, today we learned. As great as it sounds that there's 400 saturation, there's not really 400 saturation. Why was our Rainbow Gen not running? That's a really good question for which I don't have a great answer. I'm assuming everything was running the way it should. Oh, you know what? Somebody might be full on power. That might be it. So let's get our flux. I'm going to just connect this flux plug, adding energy to the network. Okay. Do you have a UI? 15 generators are not running. All right. Generator network. Generator network, no limit. Generator network, no limit. We're wrapping up point. I'm pretty sure we're beyond the wrapping up point, guys, but I do want to see if I can get this working by the end of the episode. If for whatever reason it doesn't work, I may have to troubleshoot between episodes or come back or something. But for now, we want no limits. And before I forget, I also want to make sure that this guy is set to no limit as well. Because you might have been full of power, and that could have been the problem easily. Okay? Cool. Why are you not transferring that power out, buddy? I don't know. Maybe with you being on it will? Hey, there we go. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I like it. The rainbow generator appears to be online. Well, would you look at that? What's our... hey, wow, we are full. We are very full. Ha ha ha, that's awesome. Guys, rainbow generator up and running. What I'm going to do, if I may... You know what, can I just put you here? What's your problem, Chief? Why are you not running? Furnace generator, Nether star generator. They probably have nowhere to dump their power, and that's their issue. So I'm going to turn you off, which means all generators are now off. Yes. So we now have a problem where we don't have enough power to store. We don't have enough storage for our power. So we're going to have to come back next episode and do something about that. For now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Rainbow generation up and running. Once we make a bigger orb, we should have no problem storing the power in said orb. And then we will have a stupid amount of RF generation. And I do mean stupid. And we'll be cool. All right, for now, Devil20 signing off. Hey, look, we have a red matter block in here. Does that mean we backstuffed Nether stars in there? Pretty sure it does. Because that red matter block would not theoretically be allowed to exist if this wasn't full. Nice! Backstuffed Nether stars. That's what's up. All right, guys, take it easy.